Welcome, Scorpio, to your January 2021 reading. Happy New Year, Scorpio. We've made it. It's a brand new year with fresh new energy, and hopefully for a lot of us this means it is going to be a wonderful new year for everyone. Now, Scorpio, if this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'll shuffle my cards for you and answer your question. Now, Scorpio, some amazing cards for you this month. But right off the bat, you've got two kings and you've got two eights here. I like to look at synchronicities like that. Now, kings are very powerful energy, and we are taking control of the situation when kings show up in our reading. They sometimes represent people in our life. So these could be your employers, these could be your parents, figures of authority in your life sometimes when the kings show up. But they're great decision makers. They are great at delegating tasks, and they're excellent at successfully administrating just about anything. And so I feel like you are going to be doing a lot of this in January. You are the one that's going to be taking control, making the decisions, and doing a lot of things regarding either the way you communicate your thoughts, the way you communicate your feelings, and also how you go about organizing your work, your money. Because you've got the King of Swords, this is all about communication and the intellect and the way you think about things, the way you approach things. And the King of Pentacles, well, Pentacles are all about your money, your finances, and how you spend it, how you save it, how you build it, your wealth, all of that kind of stuff. So this is going to be a focus for Scorpios in January. Now, two eights here as well. Now, eights are the number of progress and activity. So I feel like you are going to be really progressing in certain areas of your life. And again, I feel like this is to do with your money and your career, or certainly a project that you are undertaking, but also in regards to your emotions and which direction you are going in emotionally, and how you and making better choices, I think, for yourself as well in your life in January. So this is kind of a focus here. But the King of Swords, as I said, now this is an air sign, so you could have a significant air sign in your life. So that is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarian. And the King of Swords is someone very intellectual. They are someone that you can approach when you need a little bit of advice, or they could actually be someone talking about someone in your life that actually needs your advice as well. But when you get the King of Swords in your reading, they are representing an opportunity to get some assistance in your life in regards to anything, really. I feel like this could be to do with your work or something that you are really passionate about here, something creative, a project that you are really involved in. but it is the King of Swords is a great speaker of truth, and they feel really confident when they speak, and they know that other people are going to benefit from their insight as well. So I feel like there are going to be people around you that benefit from your honest, open communication here in January. Now, this also can even just represent the government, academia, the military. Having the King of Swords there is that warrior king as well. So there could be some issues that you are having. You might be wanting to get into one of these fields for your career. You might be having to deal with a government official or something like that is going on in your life in January as well. But now the King, of Swords is a great communicator, as I mentioned. They are very intelligent. They are great at mediating any disputes. They're very level-headed, but they're not very in touch with their emotions. So this can be somebody that is a little bit emotionally distant here in your life as well. Now, in this deck, this is a beautiful deck. This is the Mystical Moments, or Tarot of Mystical Moments by Katrin Weltz-Stein. And in this deck, Katrin actually puts 2 cards for the kings. So she has a female king, like in the imagery, and a male king. And it's interesting that you have both of the female kings here. The meaning is still the same, but I feel like the energy, this could be female, a female air sign and a female earth sign that are in your life that are significant here. Now, the King of Pentacles, this is a great sign for money, for your career, for building your wealth. The King of Pentacles, when it shows up, it's a time of great prosperity for you and great success as well. Now, this could be to do with a new project that you are wanting to get underway. If this isn't a new career that you're starting, something that you're inspired by, something that's very creative, something that really feeds your soul here is going to be very successful if you do commence anything like that in January. Now, whenever you get the King of Pentacles, if you've got any plans underway, things are going to go so well for you. And it's just a card of abundance. Money just seems to fall from the sky when you have this card. It seems that way, but it's all your hard work. It's what you've done. The King of Pentacles is great with money and finances, and they're really good at building their wealth. So I feel like your focus is a lot on building your wealth and maybe investing it in a certain way, investing it in government bonds. That King of Swords does have to do with the government, but you are really focused on that and building your wealth here. Now, this can also talk about an up and coming promotion for some of you, or an advancement in some way in your career if you are still working. But this also talks about opportunities that are going to come your way. Now, even if they don't seem good at first, grab a hold of them, take them and run with them, because they are going to pan out for you in the future. Now, that first 8, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is you. This is almost like the card of an apprentice here. You are learning your skills, you are learning your craft, and you are doing so well at it. And you've got two prosperity cards here. Not only do you have the King of Pentacles, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, but you've got the Nine of Pentacles as well. And this is a wonderful card. This is a card of abundance, of success, of wonderful things coming in for you. It's a card of luxury and self-nurturing. You really are going to be looking after yourself in January and focusing on yourself. And you've done some really long, hard hours, some hard work here, and you have been learning, you've been working, you've been investing, you've been building your wealth, you've been setting up a wonderful home, a great family structure here for some of you as well. And I feel like when that Nine of Pentacles shows up, it really does talk about having some rest and some relaxation as well. You really deserve it, Scorpio. You are such a hard worker. Now, often the Nine of Pentacles, this talks about someone who's in retirement, or if they're not retired, they're certainly in a position to perhaps have earned enough money to retire. It's that kind of wealthy. You're really setting yourself up for the future and doing some wonderful work for yourself financially. It's beautiful. You've earned it here. Now, if some of you are thinking about opening up a business or pursuing some sort of career where you are creating your own wealth, it's a really great idea to get into that, because you are going to be successful here as well. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, you've got the Moon card here as well. Now, you could have a significant Cancer or a Pisces. Now, often people say the Moon card is a Pisces energy, but to me, the Moon rules Cancer. So I always get the energy of Cancer coming through when the Moon card comes in. So you could have a significant, either one of these signs in your life in January. But the Moon card is all about your intuition. It is about mystery. It's about hidden messages as well. Things that you don't have the complete answer for either. So you are going to be getting a lot of answers that you might be seeking through your dreams, through your intuition. This is going to be coming through for you. It's quite a psychic card, the Moon here. And it just, as I said, it sometimes talks about you not having the full story. But definitely listen to your dreams, because there's more going on here than meets the eye, I feel. And you're going to be getting some answers that way. Now, the Ace of Wands. What a wonderful, beautiful card this is. Aces are all about new beginnings. And this particular ace is the promise of many wonderful things that are going to be happening for you. And I feel like this is really going to flow on to other months down the track as well. This isn't just for January, but this is just new opportunities in your career, in your own self-development, something that you are passionate about. There's a lot of creativity in that Ace of Wands. Now, for some of you, the Ace of Wands can even talk about pregnancy or birth. So there could be some of you that are having a baby here. Now, you've got the Eight of Cups, and this is going on a new emotional journey. You're leaving a particular situation behind, and you are moving on to it's a choice to go in your own direction. And this is emotionally often, because it is a card of cups, which are all about feelings and emotions. But it's like when you get the Eight of Cups, you might be feeling a little bit restless, and the things that interested you and fascinated you in the past, they don't do it for you anymore. So you are really yearning for something a little bit more meaningful, and you want to have a life that rewards you emotionally and get spiritual satisfaction as well for yourself. So this brand new energy in the Ace of Wands, if this is a new baby for some of you, this often does bring about the energy of that Eight of Cups. You are choosing to go in a completely another direction. And that's what happens when you have a baby. Your life as you know it ceases to exist, and you begin a brand new life almost in another direction. But for those of you that aren't in a position to have a baby, or that's not even on the radar, I feel like you are going to make some decisions to move in a different direction. Something that is unknown. You don't know what is lying ahead, but you know that you can't stay where you are anymore, and you are going to move on here. Now, sometimes, this can bring about a little bit of sadness, but you know that you can't stay in this same energy that you're in all the time, and you must move on to make you happier, and in order for you to be who you are supposed to do what's going to make you happy, and what you feel deep down inside. Now, you've got the Hierophant here. Now, this is a card of institutionalized learning. It's a card of institutions in general. So you might be going back to school, you might be going to university, you might be just doing some more study. You might even decide to get married, because this is the institution of marriage and doing things in the traditional kind of way. This talks about religious institutions as well. So you could be having something to do with the church in your day-to-day life. You could be following a calling in regard to that, in regard to your spiritual, in regards to the spiritual side of you. But it really is a card about tradition. So I feel like you are going to be doing a lot of traditional thinking and processing of things. And this can be to do with your money, rather than taking a risk with it. You might be wanting to put it into a long-term deposit, that kind of thing. You want to do things the traditional way. But one thing to remember, Scorpio, in January is you must remember to treat yourself. Have luxury around you. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your wealth. And, you might want to do things traditionally, but you are on this new journey. And if you look at your final card there from the Gateway Oracle deck, is launching your journey. And I just love how these all seem to connect and fit in together. It's just beautiful. And the thing with the affirmation for this particular card is, I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So you need to say that to yourself over and over again in January. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean traveling literally. This could be a metaphorical travel. But the meaning of this card is, inner and outer travel are ahead. Get ready, for you are about to embark on a journey. This could be an inner sojourn, a voyage to distant lands, or even a project or idea that is coming to life. The universe wants you to know where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Launch yourself forward and explore the world around you. However, before any journey, inner or outer, take time to prepare for the adventure ahead. Know where you are and where you want to go. How will you get there? What steps are necessary in order in order to take this leap. Have a clear vision, but also be prepared for the unexpected. Allow the journey to bring as much joy as the destination. That's really interesting, Scorpio. I feel like this is so connected with that Ace of Wands and that Eight of Cups. There is this brand new energy. You are wanting to start something new, and this can be referring to this inner or outer journey. And you are in the Eight of Cups making some choices to move in a different direction. And although the destination is unknown, go for it. Take that journey. Do exactly what that card says. Make the plans. How are you going to get there? What are you going to do? And you don't have to know what the destination is going to be like, but you know, you can see the path ahead of you and you know where you need to go. So I hope that resonated with you, Scorpio. Have a wonderful January. Please take me up on my offer if you are a new subby. And if you're not a new subby, please like and comment and share to help grow my channel. So have a wonderful January, Scorpio, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.